What's up, Army? Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for choosing to share this space with me. I hope you're doing well. We're just going to get into the tarot today. I was drawn to the Pulp Tarot. And that's it. I have no introduction. Let's just see what Spirit has for you today. Again, I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great weekend. Seeing a panda for some reason that's significant to somebody. I don't know why. Maybe you love pandas, bamboo. I don't really know. Something about kiwi strawberry, specifically kiwi strawberry. What am I seeing? I'm seeing Prince. You know, the incredibly talented performer, Prince. The artist formerly known as. I don't know, maybe you're a big Prince fan. Or maybe Prince is in the building. I don't know. Or maybe you're a Prince. Peanut butter and bananas. I read once that was like Elvis's thing. Like he used to eat peanut butter and bananas. I don't know if that's true. Random. The stone jade might be significant to you. Seven of Swords, Three of Cups, the World, and the Chariot. It's like a hidden collaboration that's come to an end. I don't know what that's about. Something about a tour bus. Maybe you met Prince. I don't know. There's something about, I'm seeing a tour bus. Like I'm seeing it. Maybe it's not a tour bus, right? I'm seeing one of those big coach buses. King of Swords. All right, let's get a message. So a lot trying to come through right now, but it's very scattered. It's all over the place. Somebody is like thinking about a million things at once. Somebody can't focus. It's like a whole list of things that need to get done. But at the same time, there's like this whole list of things that need to get done. So that's going through somebody's mind. Also, there's like, Spirit just said emotional trauma. There's like emotional things going on. Like it's like there's all of these things that need to get done. This to-do list for whatever it is, right? Maybe you're traveling by bus. I don't know. I keep seeing this coach bus. But there's like emotional, there's like emotional turmoil going on at the same time, like memories of the past or like something is like haunting somebody. It feels emotional. It feels like something's it's bothering somebody. There's a lot coming up, like regret. It's a lot of spending time in past energy. Excuse me. Sorry. Um, let's just see what's up. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. It's like this juggling energy. Three of Cups is coming out again. The World coming out again. Justice. Seven of Wands. Seven of Cups. Sevens are significant. Somebody's like warding off some kind of like emotional attack. I don't know how to explain it. It could be past trauma or a past person. It's one of the two. It's an attack on the mind, whether you're doing it to yourself or somebody's doing it to you. It's an attack on the mind. This Three of Cups. I want to clarify this Three of Cups because I said before that there's some kind of collaboration that came to an end with this Three of Cups and the World coming out again. It's just a repeated message. Going into the Justice. There's an energy here that is standing in this. She's got the sword, standing in truth, standing in her truth, man or woman, doesn't matter. There's a person here standing in their truth, ending some kind of like collaboration. This is energy of, I don't want to work with them anymore. I don't want to be a part of that anymore. I don't want to be associated with that anymore. But then like it's kind of like when the past comes back to test you. We've talked about that before on this channel. Past trauma, like when you start to, or when you've healed, there's still an echo from the past. Let's say you've been harping on something for a very long time. Harping on it. And then one day you just decide, you know what, I'm done with that. It doesn't just go away because you decided, right? It doesn't just go away because you have physically or mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever, cut the cord to something. You've decided, you've made the decision. I don't want to deal with that anymore. I don't want to think about that anymore. I'm going to move past that. It doesn't just go away. The mind, the psyche, the spirit wants to be like, are you sure? Because look at it this way. When you think something over and over and over and over again, you are creating that pattern in your mind, regardless of what it is. Person, place, or thing. Addiction, even. Your mind is used to it. Your mind is trained to it. We are organic computers, and we get programmed to think and feel certain ways when we repeatedly do it. I'm trying to put this in its very simplest of forms. So what's happening here is somebody has made the decision to move on from something. Again, person, place, or thing. They've made this decision, closed the door on it, standing in their own justice, giving themselves closure, or they got closure. I know this is very, very general. But with the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Cups coming up after that, it's that reverberation. It's that, are you sure? It's that, it's the past coming into the present to test if you actually want a different future. What is this Three of Cups, please? More specifics, please. Judgment. That's what I said. You put an end to it. Judgment is time's up. Judgment is we're done with that. Judgment is it's over. I already said that. The World, please. Eight of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is just clarifying everything that I just said. The World, you're moving on from whatever this is. Only you know what this is. And if you're in a situation that you know you need to move on from, if you're in a situation that you know you need to move on from, this is your confirmation. That's what these readings are for. These readings are for confirmation of what you already intuitively know. That's what these readings are for. Justice, please. The Moon. This justice is I already said this. This justice is giving yourself closure. But this is also the energy of exposing something. Just sounds so goddamn cliche. I hate it. What is the Moon? Page of Wands, Three of Wands, Five of Swords. This is that past energy. See, the thing about this Five of Swords, it's like this last man standing energy. And every time I see this this Five of Swords, this guy is always looking like, did it work? Like he always looks like he's waiting for something to happen. But there's four swords behind him, and he's holding that one sword. there's somebody in the background of whatever this situation is that is defending somebody. Spirit is showing me somebody moving on, moving forward, and there's somebody else in the energy that is blocking anyone or anything from following them. This could be a physical person. It could also be spirit. It could be a guide. It could be your spirit team. It's the energy of spirit is giving me the example of like, excuse me, it's so annoying. Spirit is giving me the example of like the way like a celebrity would move through the crowd. They move through the crowd and they're protected on either side, and then they get to a certain point. Let's call it the red rope, because that's what I'm seeing. They get to a certain point and it's like there's the bodyguards or the guards or security, you know, the lets the person through the red rope and then closes the red rope and blocks the way, and the person keeps walking. This is what spirit is showing me. Somebody has decided to move away from something, and this is a path that is being guided and backed and protected. It's the energy of moving away from something that was difficult to move away from, something that you had to call judgment on and say that's enough. It's being protected. What is this Page of Wands, please? It's like I'm hearing backed by spirit, backed by, like, you know how you hear it's like sponsored by. It's like it's Page of Wands is the Hermit, the Star, and the Empress. What is this Five of Swords? Like I said, it's backed. Excuse me. Oh, false alarm. I don't know. I just started sneezing today. I don't know what's going on. There's the whoever's in this Eight of Cups, Judgment, the World energy, right? Closed the door, moved on. Starting something new in this Page of Wands energy. Like, I don't know where this is going to lead, but I know it's better than what the fuck was back there type shit. Taking the time, the introspection, right? Taking the time to heal yourself, taking the time to look at yourself, moving into this Empress energy, this balanced energy, this I chase nothing energy. Trusting that what is meant for you, you will attract. It's releasing the need to hang on to things. Like I'm getting like somebody is or was trying to force something. Spirit is showing me this meme that I put on my Instagram a very, very long time ago. And it just, I don't know why I'm seeing this, but love is Love is like a fart. If you have to force it, it's probably shit. Something to that effect. This is spirit is showing me. Um, it's like that. It's like somebody has been fighting with somebody to give them affection, to be what they need them to be, and then realizing like again, this could be it keeps switching. This is person placer thing. This could be a job because I'm getting that too. It's forcing something to fit that is not fulfilling. It doesn't work. It could even be what you decide for yourself, what you decide to watch, like changing the content that you watch, changing what you're feeding your mind, changing what you're feeding your body, changing what you're feeding your spirit. Somebody is overhauling what they've always done. And like I was saying in the beginning, when you change the patterns of the mind, there's always going to be resistance. There's always going to be, are you sure you want to do that? There's always going to be that voice in your head that's trying to tell you not to move forward because the unknown is scary. And again, it's like I said, we're organic computers that are programmed, right? And think of all the examples of like AI. Obviously, AI is not organic; it's computers. But um, when there's the threat of being destroyed, even computers try to avoid it. So it's like old patterns, old thoughts. They tend to develop a mind and an energy of their own, and they don't want to die either, to put it in its simplest of forms. So there is an energy here. It feels separate from the person moving forward. This energy is stopping the past before it can reach you. It's like if you end up getting in your head about like start going into old spirals, this energy is cutting it off and distracting you into something else. Like there's an energy here that is stopping you from spiraling back into the past because you've made it clear what you want. You've made it clear what you desire to move into. You've made it clear what you're done with. And it's defending you from falling back into some sort of rabbit hole. It's defending you in order to protect where you're headed. This healed energy, this whole energy. It's saying you're better than that. It's saying you don't need that anymore. It's the energy of being convicted, not convicted, maybe convicted. It's the energy of making the decision to move forward, asking for help, making the decision, making it clear to your higher self, to your universe, whatever it is that you believe in, or just making it clear to yourself, I don't want to go back to that. And your spirit team, your higher self, protecting your decision. Let's use a very simple example. Let's say you decided to quit smoking cigarettes and you made the decision to quit smoking cigarettes, and you know in your mind, body, and spirit that you do not want to go back to smoking cigarettes. This is an energy that if you start thinking about asking somebody for a cigarette, or if you start thinking about going to the store and just saying, fuck it, I'm going to buy a pack of cigarettes, this energy is intercepting those thoughts. this energy is cutting the past off before it could even get its hooks back into you. If that makes any sense. It's like if you were to start to try to connect with the spirit of an ex, or try to connect with, you understand what I'm saying? This is like, what are you doing? Nope. Like, no. It's taken over because there's something I just keep hearing. You're better than that. You're better than that. You're better than that. You've grown from that. You've learned from that. There's a piece of you that is still trying to hold on to a lesson you've already learned. There's a piece of you that is still trying to act like you don't already know the answers to something. There's a piece of you that's still trying to act like you still want that thing, that person, place, or thing that you made it very clear you were going to walk away from. And again, this energy that is here in this space is defending your decision. Because there's something about this energy that doesn't want you to spend any more time punishing yourself for something that wasn't your fault, or holding on to someone or something that never deserved you to begin with. This energy is very protective of you and wants you to really, they're saying it's time to move into what you actually deserve, what you fought for. Hang on a second. Okay, sorry. Again, this energy is protecting you from hurting yourself anymore, and it's blocking the person, place, or thing that hurt you from hurting you again. And there's a message here about recognizing that what hurt you is not for you. It's for you in a twisted way. It's for you to learn your lesson, to learn the lesson that was within the experience. But you can't be healed by what hurt you. You can't be healed by who hurt you. You can't. You just can't. And sometimes people change. But again, the change will be drawn to you. It won't be something that you have to sit and wait for. There's a lesson in here for somebody to value themselves, like value yourself enough to move away from what is hurting you. Value yourself enough to move away from who is hurting you. Whoever I'm picking up on, the growth that you have accomplished is incredible. And there is something that you needed to close the door on that was not easy. We spoke about this in one of the last readings. If it's meant for you, it'll meet you where you are in another form. If that makes sense. There's an energy here that wants to give you exactly what you want, but you have to stop trying to change what you don't want into what you want. Spirit is giving me the example of, like, it's like trying to turn, like, using the power of manifestation to try and turn this rock into a puppy. You can visualize and imagine and do affirmations and do all the things to make this rock turn into a puppy that loves you and will grow old with you. But this will never be a puppy because it has already formed. It already is what it is. Spirit's giving me another example I saw years ago of this guy who was using the power. He was like trying to fix his car, right? And everything kept going wrong. And he accidentally broke a hose or something inside the car. And he then decided to try and, like, change the fact that that happened. He tried to make the hose not be broken anymore. He tried to undo his mistake. And it doesn't work that way. We can't change what has already happened. We can't change what already is. I can't turn this desk into a fucking swimming pool. And you can't change what somebody has already done to you. You can't change what somebody has already shown you. Chances are somebody who is emotionally unavailable is not going to just be emotionally available because you use the power of visualization. We have no control over other people. If they're going to do it, they're going to do it on their own. This is important for somebody. Somebody is trying to change a stone into a puppy. And it's not working. Because it's not supposed to. And it's not for you. What is the Seven of Wands, please? The Tower. Tell me more, please. What is this Tower? Seven of Swords. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. King of Pentacles. What is the Seven of Cups? Four of Cups. The Empress. Ace of Swords. This Seven of Wands is that energy that I said that is blocking somebody. This King of Pentacles is being blocked. Seven of Swords with the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands to the King of Pentacles. This, whoever is in this King of Pentacles energy, whoever this King of Pentacles is to you, this person is trying. It's like a spirit is literally showing me a frog trying to catch a fly with his sticky, disgusting tongue, and missing and missing and missing and missing and missing and missing and missing. whoever's in this King of Pentacles energy is trying to snatch somebody back. And they're projecting a lot of energy towards it with this Eight of Wands. But it's being blocked. It's being blocked. This King of Pentacles energy is in this Seven of Swords energy. It's this, traditionally, the Seven of Swords energy is sneaky, is trying to get away with something. With the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands is fast movement. Nine of Wands is like, this Nine of Wands in particular is very defensive. People like to call the Nine of Wands this wounded warrior energy. This King of Pentacles is trying to make somebody feel like they need to be afraid. Trying to make somebody feel like they actually have control over somebody else's life, your life, let's say, unless you're the King of Pentacles. That's the energy of this King of Pentacles here. And the Tower is that they are blocked. This is that past energy that we're talking about, that we did that reading weeks ago. I hear you knocking, but you're not coming in. That's this. This King of Pentacles cannot believe that they can't get in. However they're using it. Mind fuckery. I don't know. Right? But they're blocked. This protective energy that is here in this reading is, okay. You know how I said that this energy is like, once you start going down a rabbit hole, this energy is like, look, squirrel. Like, you don't need to deal with that. You don't need to look at that. This protective energy is keeping you distracted in other things so that you can't even see what this person is trying to do. You can't even see it. Like, they are protecting you. They are keeping it out of your field of vision. Because you're no longer, like, this energy wants to remind you that you're no longer vibrating on that level. Stop trying to, it's like whenever you are spiraling into this belief that you're supposed to be somewhere where you're not, somewhere in the past. You should have been there. You understand what I'm saying? You are devaluing yourself and you are lowering your vibration. Hang on a second. Okay, sorry. So this protective energy is distracting you. It's like, stop bringing yourself down to the vibration of whoever this person is. And it's a tower for this person because they cannot believe that. I did that reading too. What was that? No way that's real. Like, they can't believe that they no longer have any power over you. And it sounds so cliche, but it happens. It happens. Everyday people have to deal with people like this. Call them what you want. And everybody loves the word narcissist. I don't care what you call them, right? They exist. They're real. And the fact, the message and the fact here is that you have healed, you have moved on, you have elevated, and there's no sense in looking back. You know the example in the Bible of, what's her name? Job's wife. She looks back and turns into a pillar of salt. You look back, you're going to get stuck there. And there is an energy here, a guide, an ancestor, your higher self that is intentionally keeping you distracted from seeing whatever this person is trying to use to suck you back like a frog in his nasty, disgusting tongue. And you just got to keep moving forward. This Seven of Cups, Four of Cups, Empress, Ace of Swords. This is the energy that I'm talking about. It's like you don't even see it. You're moving forward into your truth, into what is real for you, into your healed self. And not noticing whatever disgusting, filthy, tainted cup this person is trying to offer you. Because you're above that. And I don't know that it's like it's not like I'm above you type of shit. You're just not vibrating at that frequency anymore. You're not on that timeline anymore. You're not a part of this person's reality, this person's illusion anymore. And that's what you need to remember. That you've moved past that. Allow yourself to move past that. Trust that even if there isn't someone better, that your life, your freedom, you are worth more than allowing somebody, anybody, to keep you stuck where you don't belong. And if you're this King of Pentacles energy, it's a real reality check for you to realize that you're not as powerful as you thought you were. And the only people that you can control are the ones that are on the same trash frequency that you're on. And maybe one day you'll decide that you want better for yourself. You're never going to get it hanging out in this fucked up energy. It's not going to happen. If you're miserable with what you're attracting into your life, or miserable with what you can't attract in your life, that says nothing about the people around you and everything about you and what you need to do to be a better fucking human being. Final messages, please. The Devil, the Lovers, Knight of Wands, Six of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Somebody in this energy, it could be both people. This is what I'm getting. There's a connection here where both people were obsessed with, right? One person decided, I don't want to do that to myself anymore. It's not working. I don't want to hang around for it. I don't want to be a part of it. I no longer want to put my energy into that anymore. I'm going to set this obsession aside. I'm going to set this addiction aside because it's not serving me. This could very well be an addiction. This could be a partnership where both people were addicted, whether it be substance abuse or it just be to each other's toxic behavior. Somebody's decided to move forward. And somebody else is still stuck in this obsession energy and feeling left out in the cold, feeling betrayed, feeling abandoned, feeling like the other person is a traitor, feeling like the person who healed themselves is like, how dare you? Like, how dare you heal yourself? How dare you move away from me? How how dare you give up on this connection when all this connection was the devil, the lovers, and the Knight of Wands? It wasn't healing, it wasn't loving, it was just something um, based on lies, based on lust, based on addiction, based on, what's the word? Just based on toxic energy. And it's the energy of somebody felt alone in the connection, so they decided, if I'm going to be alone, if I'm going to feel alone, I might as well just be alone. And then the other person who made them feel alone is like, how dare you leave me? Listen, keep moving forward, keep healing, keep being awesome, keep whenever these past thoughts or these past people, or you start to feel yourself being pulled into the spiral of the past, and this protective energy comes through and cuts it where it is, then go with it. Go with the distraction. Go. It's not somebody trying to keep you away from somebody that's meant for you. It's an energy trying to protect you from going back to something that destroyed you, and you've grown too much and you've learned too much to fall back into these old patterns that never served you. They served your healing, they served your growth. Their time is done. Allow yourself to be drawn to better instead of allowing yourself to spiral backwards into lessons you've already learned. That's the message here. And I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you got something out of this message. If you're still with me, you already know you're a fucking real one. And I will catch you guys on the next one. You're beautiful. I love you.